ako!
I am Pinoy.
Proud ako!
Napanawalan ka bantay, panahon na ang nagpatunay.
Di matitinag, matitibay.
Start this press conference. I'd like to thank all of you. They're the members, Pia, of the Filipino American media. I understand that quite a number of you have had a chance to also interview Pia, but this time we're open to all questions. And so, you know her. I don't need to do further introduction. So, can we have the moderator start the program?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you, Miss Pia Alonzo Wurtzbach, our very own Miss Universe, for gracing this occasion and giving your time with the Filipino American press to address any questions that they have that you have not yet answered in the past. Our first question actually comes from Mr. Sonny Gahilan. Sonny Austria, I'm sorry. Actually, the Miss Universe is screening it, but you're
Okay, first of all, congratulations, Pia. And there was that interview that your advocacy is about cyberbullying, HIV awareness, and relief operations. Now, my question is, what can the Filipino American community or organizations, there are about 1,000 in the U.S., can do to assist you in your advocacy?
Well, just the mere fact that they're supporting me in my advocacy already is a huge help, because most of the work that we do is to raise awareness, and just to get their attention is already going to be a big deal. That's already step one of the process. So if I can get their support, if they can show interest in what Miss Universe does, then I think that's a great way to start, and then we can go further with that and team up with some organizations, collaborate, and then see what activities we can do to that connects with the causes that I wanna put some light on.
So, well, you and the Miss Universe organization, feel free to please feel free to send in the press releases articles to the Filipino Express, and we'll publish it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sunny. Our next three questions, Miss Pia, comes from Mr. LP Pelayo, and his first question is, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Well, in 5 to 10 years, I would probably be, okay, I won't tell you my age, but you guys probably know. I think around that time, I would hope that I'm still in front of the camera, maybe doing hosting or acting. If not, then behind the camera. I feel like this is the kind of industry that I want to work with, that I want to work in, where I feel most comfortable, and hopefully I get to continue on with that even after 5 or 10 years. I also hope that I'm still active with certain organizations, maybe not as many as I'll be working with now as Miss Universe, but I hope that there'll be some that I'll still be able to partner with as even after I pass on the crown. And I don't want to say anything about guys, because I'm not thinking about that right now. So I don't know. Will I be married? Will I have children? I don't want to think about that right now. So, we'll see.
Okay, actually, what you said is a perfect segue for the next question. Are you going steady with a lucky guy?
No. So there is no lucky guy.
I wanted to hear this.
Well, actually, I know that some people might have heard me during the pageant where I mentioned that I was dating somebody, and I thought that I was dating him. But it happens that bigger things are in store for me, and I have no complaints with that.
Well, you have James Franco as one of your admirers.
I have no problem with that at all as well.
Next question. Will you join showbiz or be involved in politics? Maybe he's talking about Hollywood or international show business.
Oh, one or the other, or can I
Or-
choose? I definitely see myself going back to acting in the future after Miss Universe. So that's always gonna be there. Politics, why not? I'm not closing my doors. I think that I have much to learn. I think I need to get the right qualifications for it, of course. It's a lot of responsibility, and I wouldn't want to let people down. You know, that's why I won Miss Universe. So if I were, ever to go into politics, I'd have to do some major homework first.
Okay, next three questions came from I am Pinoy Proud Ako from Miss Ethel Constantino. The first one is actually about politics. Now that the national elections in the Philippines is heating up, and here in the U.S. as well, what is your piece of advice to the voting population, especially the youth, in choosing the next leader of our country?
My advice would be, does it have to be in English?
You can,
No?
you
Pwede
can speak in
Tagalog.
Tagalog.
Okay.
Filipino.
Tagalog para mas marami pong makaintindi sa Pilipinas. Kilalanin niyo po ng maigi yung iboboto nyo, and alamin nyo ng maigi kung sino ba siya, sino ba sila, saan ba sila lumaki, anong klaseng pamilyang meron sila, talagang iisip ba talaga niya yung kapakanan ng ibang tao. Tingnan niyo yung background, and tsaka tingnan niyo yung sincerity. Kasi importante din yun. Malalaman mo naman na pag nakausap mo, nakita mo, napanood mo sa interview, o kung ano man, makikita mo kung sincere ba talaga. So, I would say, I'll translate it in English. Okay. Get to know the person that you're thinking of voting for. So, really take some time to really study them and find out where the person is from, what they're like, how they are with their families, how they are with other people, and then you can also gauge it with how comfortable you are with them, and if you see their sincerity. That's also very important. If you see that they're authentic, they're genuine, then those are some things that you have to consider. To me, in choosing a candidate for the elections, I think that you have to consider their qualifications. They have to be compassionate, selfless, approachable, firm. That's also very important. So these are the qualities that, if it were up to me, these are the qualities that I would look for.
Next question. You have been through a lot of challenges as an individual, but at the end, you are triumphant. Can you share to us the values and lessons that you learned to keep you going?
Well, I'm very persistent, as you might have known already. When I have a goal, that goal is fixed. Like, I don't negotiate with my goals. If I'm so sure about something, that stays there. But my methods of getting to my goal are flexible. So, if you believe in something, make sure that you really believe it, and don't change your mind. You be firm with it, and be sure. But with your methods, you have to be patient. Hard work is also very important. Nothing is ever handed to you for nothing. That's what I want people to know. This wasn't given to me. It was a long process getting here. So it doesn't take just 1 week, 1 month during the pageant, 1 year. No. It's really more than that. It's more than the 3 years I joined Bini Bini. It was more. So be patient, work hard, and don't give up. That would be my advice.
Thank you, Miss Yu. Every effort was worth it because the crown is now on top of your head.
Oh, thanks.
Next, I understand that one of your advocacies is to stop cyberbullying. The question is, have you been a victim of cyberbullying yourself? Do you think that cyberbullying in whatever form should be considered a crime, and why?
Yes, I've been a victim growing up, and I want people to know that it can happen to anybody, not just to me. You know, you don't have to be a celebrity to experience that. It happens every day to everyone at any age. And it's hurtful, especially if you don't know how to handle these things. So, what I want people to know is they're not alone, and there are things that can be done about this. So, is it a crime? Well, we need a longer conversation about that, because to some extent, yes, it can be a crime, because if it's a threat to your safety, then, or if it's well, you know, it's a very broad topic, because if anything that is said or that is written is well, actually, we can talk more about that in another setting. But to some extent, yes, it can be a crime. Depends on what is written, what is said, whether it's true or not, whether it can affect your image as a person, your thinking, your behavior, then if it will affect you psychologically also. So there's a lot of things to consider with this. So I think to some extent it could be considered as a crime. Yeah.
Even if it's not a crime legally, as long as you hurt people, that's already like a moral crime.
Well, yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
You can put it that
The
way.
next three questions came from our beauty pageant expert, Mr. Felix Manuel. So these may be Miss Universe level. What makes a woman confidently beautiful with a heart? your hashtag, confidently beautiful with a heart.
I think what makes a woman confidently beautiful with a heart is okay, to be confident is you have to have a lot of self-awareness. So you have to know what you're good at, and even the things that you're not so good at. Know your strengths and your weaknesses, and then you'll know how to strategize with everything, like where to put yourself, how to exude that confidence, because you know exactly what you're good at and what you kind of have to work on. So if you have that self-awareness within you, you step into a room, present yourself with full confidence. With a heart, well, you're not just thinking about yourself, but you're also thinking about other people. So you could be the most beautiful girl, and there are many beautiful girls. And with beauty comes confidence, because you know you're attractive. But what else? What else is there? Is that it? Are you thinking about the well-being of other people also? Or is that where it ends? Are you just a beautiful face? Well, I'm so sure with Miss Universe, it's not going to be that case.
Truly, you have proven yourself to be confidently beautiful with a heart.
Thank you.
Next, what does the Miss Universe crown, the crown on top of your head, symbolize?
Well, it's actually the New York City skyline. Oh, wow, I see a lot of bulls. Okay, and to get a more in-depth description on what the Miss Universe crown is about and what it symbolizes, maybe.
Paula can explain it.
Well, it is the skyline, but what they told me when we unveiled it last year, the blue topaz, topaz means strength and is a symbol of strength. So during your year as Miss Universe, when you will not sleep very much, you can just use that to help yourself feel strong.
Darna. Okay.
Thank you, Miss Paula. And next, how can Miss Universe make a difference in today's modern society?
Hmm.
Miss Universe, the queen, the beauty queen.
How can I make a difference in modern
in
society.
today's modern society.
To just be Miss Universe, to just be myself. I think that if I continue on with the work that's involved with being Miss Universe, doing the awareness, doing the advocacies, then other people will follow suit. And just to be myself and be a natural, relatable, approachable person, I think that that will also help a lot. I don't want people to think that just because you're a Miss Universe means that you're so high up there already, and then that people will not be able to be like you or to aspire to be like you. I want people to feel that they can be my friend, that they can be just like me, and then that whatever I do, they can do as well.
Thank you. Can we be friends?
Sure.
Okay, our next question is from Ms. Grace Labagi. The Philippine Postal Corporation is set to release a set of commemorative Miss Universe Pia Alonzo Wurtzbach stamps. What is your reaction on this, and do you have any requests or inputs or preference on the design?
Of course, when I found out, I told my manager right away. And then I sent her the link right away, and I said, "Mary, check this out." And I'm obviously very proud. I'm so happy. I can't wait to see it. I heard that it's going to be launched before I do the homecoming, so hopefully I still get a few stamps and it doesn't, run out. With the design, I don't want to influence them on the design, so it's gonna be up to them. Whatever they decide that is right, then I'll trust them with that. I just want, to have a few copies of my own.
I'm sure they'll reserve some for you. Next. Twitter has been a buzz after the pageant, especially about your response regarding the U.S. bases. Some have even invited you for a dialogue, and one of them is Senator Miriam Santiago. Have you responded to her invitation on Twitter, and will you see her or some legislators during your homecoming?
I'm pretty sure that I'm going to see some of them when I do the homecoming, when I do the courtesy call in the Senate. So I'm looking forward to that because I know that not everybody agrees with me. But I don't want it to be about that, though. I'm going there as a Miss Universe because it's a proud moment for our country. But if they feel like they want to talk to me and educate me some more on why they feel that way, I'm open to that. That's okay. I respect their opinion, and I think that there's a right time and there's a right place to talk about that. So I'm open to it, no problem. I'm not closing my doors to listening to them.
Thank you. And next three questions is from Mr. Chris Palarme. First, what might be your most effective approaches to keeping yourself grounded, to shielding your authentic self from the illusory aspects of life on a moment-to-moment, day-to-day basis?
What? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What do I do to keep myself grounded? I ask people how they're doing because everybody keeps asking me, Sophia, how do you feel? How are you? What do you want to do today? But then, for a change, I switch it around. I ask them, so how are you? Have you seen your boyfriend lately? Is everything okay? Like, how's your family? How's your sister? What are you having for lunch? Or what time did you go to sleep last night? Little things like that, I talk to other people because, I keep giving out information about myself, but no information's coming in. And I don't think that's good. Not everything is about me, I mean, I know I'm Miss Universe, but exactly that. There's the Miss Universe yet to discover. So that's how I do it.
Thank you. I mean, your shining crown above your head is very intimidating. Maybe that's why.
Well, I don't wear it when I ask people how they're doing. So I keep it in a box.
Thank you. How might you turn otherwise fleeting hello-goodbye moments in your daily encounters with people from all walks of life into quality moments?
How do I turn fleeting moments into quality?
memorable quality moments.
That sounds like a pageant question.
Exactly.
I savor it like a piece of chocolate after a good workout. That's how I do it. No, but kidding aside, what I do is I know everything's happening really fast, but I try to have that moment at the end of the day where I just sit and go, okay, so this is what I did today. I do a review in my head of the thing, a recap in my head of the things that I did, and then I actually keep a diary.
Wow.
So, I can go back to it one day and see, oh, so this was what it was like at that time when I was Miss Universe.
Very old-fashioned diary.
I hope nobody reads it. Not now,
Into a
anyway.
Read it. Next, might your self-independence, materially and otherwise, you're already a self-made woman, ultimately override concerns such as romance or even marital security?
Sorry?
Might your self-independence, you're already the Miss
Yeah.
Universe, you're very successful, your self-independence, materially and otherwise, override your concerns such as romance and marital concerns?
For now, yes. And I think that should be the case. Because the problem with me is when I fall in love, I tend to give my 100% to it. That can't happen right now. No, right? Not right now, no.
During your reign.
So everything will have to wait. I'm so sorry, guys.
She's saying
Spur of
no.
the
This is
moment.
my boyfriend right now.
Okay, last question. Tonight is the Powerball lottery stakes. So if you won the 1.5 billion jackpot, what are you going to do with the money?
I'll go into hiding and you'll never see me again. No, okay. $1.5 billion?
Yeah,
If
that's
you finish
probably.
counting, what are you going to do with it?
I'd pay off the debt of the Philippines. Would that be enough? I think that would be enough. No, I think we actually owe more, no?
Not enough. Not enough.
It would
Not
help.
enough.
It would ease the economy a little bit. What I would do is, wow, this is, okay. 1.5, yeah, that's probably what I would do. I would definitely, that's too much money for one person, So definitely share it,
Share.
definitely. And this is not to be, like to sound like a beauty queen or I don't like cliche answers. I don't answer like that. But it's a lot of money. What am I going to do with it? I'll share it.
Oh, thank you, Miss Universe.
But we need to leave early so she can buy a ticket.
We haven't yet. All right. Thank you, Miss Universe. I think that is the only time we have for the questions. Thank you for graciously answering our questions and giving us your time.
Of course.
I believe Miss Universe needs time to prepare for her next event. So. going
Yeah.
to-
And I forgot to introduce the president of the Miss Universe organization, Paula Schubert. Can we give her a big hand? She's so gracious to be with us. Okay, so
Okay, thank you, everybody. Please stay behind as Miss Universe takes her leave. Picture with us. And stand
what about maybe they can be at the back.
Okay,
At the back.
at the back. Or
I just asked my wife to give it.
I am Pinoy.
Proud Ako!
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 Dapat na walang kabigay. Panahon na ang nagpatunay.
Di matitinag, matitibay. Kayong manggi ang aking kulay.
I am Pinoy.
Proud Ako!
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 Kahit saan, kahit kailan, Pinoy ako, isisigaw ko sa
puso, isip at salita. May dugong bayan, ni sa silangan nagmula. Pinoy, talagang maaasahan. Proud ako sa aking lupang sinilangan. Mahal ko ang Pilipinas. Lahat ay sumigaw ng
I am Pinoy!
I am Pinoy.